each and every one of you for coming today. I want to thank our people, the Chumash people, whose land we stand on here today. Craig Collins. I would like to thank him for allowing us to walk on his land on a journey to wake up this world about nuclear power plants. How devastating it is. What happened in Japan could happen right here in this nation. That was a wake-up call. The Creator gave you a wake-up call around the world. If people are not listening to that wake-up call, we're in a heap of trouble. I'm going to tell you one story. My friend in Japan, when the earthquake came and the tsunami, his wife was an RN. When the tsunami came and the nuclear radiation leaked out of them power plants, she volunteered as a nurse. My wife is a nurse. She went over there and she helped the Japanese people. Now she has tumors in her brain and in her throat. So that's who I'll be walking for today. We are Earth people. We are Earth people. And I want to thank the Creator today for letting us walk in harmony and in spirit. But not only for the Japanese people, but for the people around the world. I want you to keep in mind, so when you're praying, pray for the people. Pray for the ones who are sick, who got cancer, leukemia. My sister passed away from cancer. It's a deadly disease. So remember that when you're walking, pray for them people and your ancestors. So I ask the Creator today to watch over us from the four directions, from the east, the west, the north, and the south.
Native people's connection to the Japanese people through the nuclear fuel cycle. And that's our relationship with the Japanese, is that we all know is that that uranium came from the four corners of the country. And it comes from, the Aborigines, it comes from the indigenous people in Canada, it comes from, the Dakotas, all this uranium. And they're destroying all these native indigenous communities, to create this madness. And that's why we're here.
Number one, since you have no plan of what to do with radioactive waste, that was don't let it operate.
Yes.
And the answer to that was, don't worry, we'll take care of it. Number two was, you have no plan to deal with sabotage, terrorism of any kind. We said this in 1973. And even after 9/11, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission is saying, don't worry, if the terrorist attacks, we'll call the Air Force Base down there in Southern California and they'll take care of it. So they have no answers. It's all about profits, and we are all about respect and safety.
One of our friends is part of a group called Medical Aid to Iraq, and this is a quilt that her group made based on a picture drawn by a child who contracted leukemia from U.S. dropped depleted uranium in Iraq. And she was part of this beautiful movement, a quilt movement. They made quilts of all the pictures that the children who were sick had drawn, and it was a prayer for them to get well. Unfortunately, this child did not get healthy in this life, but I wanted us to remember as we walk that it's all the children, not just the Iraqi children, but the children of Japan, the children of this country, the children, Chumash children, children of today and the future, and really all humans that we should keep in mind. And we wanted to give this to the organizers, and thank you so much for doing this really beautiful, important work, and send you with a blessing as you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.